So yes, it is a tricky situation. I mean, that the whole coronavirus has put us in. It is improving though. We need to remember it's improving. Some people focus a lot in infections, but deaths.
We are seeing death rates going down. It
seems everywhere in the world they have drastically reduced.
Well, I've heard that we know how to treat it better now. It seems to
that is also true. So the treatments, I think, are improving. But also, I think that the people that are responding to COVID, there's less of them responding to COVID. So there's a few reasons why that's happening. But I mean, keeping to the psychological aspect of this, we got to remember that this is not a new normal.
That's what I was going to say.
There's nothing normal about this.
Normal,
I don't like that expression because it wants to normalize something that is abnormal.
Well, new by definition means like
not
different
normal.
To before,
exactly.
Which means it's.
So if this is going to be anything, this is abnormal.
Yeah.
And remember, what we need to be teaching our kids is that there has to be, and there will be an end to this situation.
Yeah.
There will be an end.
One way or another. Yeah.
We don't know exactly when.
Or what it's going to look like.
Well, we do. The returning to normal will mean we will live without masks. We will live without having to be.
Yes, we don't know. We don't know what. I mean, we've seen in previous, incidents that have happened around the world that then it changes, the way we go through airports forever, et cetera, et cetera. So I expect there'll be some.
That might be different, but you don't have to protect yourself forever in that way. You don't expect it to be, because otherwise it wouldn't be. It's not natural. So you need to look at what is nature. Everything returns back to nature eventually. We all do. So this will also pass, and we need to tell people that this will pass. This is the problem with the human brain, is that if things are going bad, it always believes that they're going to go bad forever.
Yeah.
But if things are going well,
it may not last.
There is things that it's always going to be well forever. That's why a lot of people, when investment is good, they risk everything, and then it goes bad again, and they lose everything.
Yeah.
And when everything is going bad, they think that this is the end of the world and nothing is going to get better again. So we've got to be very careful with that and teach our kids that this too shall pass. That's a very wise saying. Yeah. This too shall pass, and this too shall pass. We don't know when.
Yeah.
And it will have different impacts. But for our families, I think we can protect them by watching our emotions. As parents, we need to, like you were saying before, the self-care aspect of it. How do I regain my emotional stability in all this?
And I mentioned, the self-care 101, diet, exercise, sleep, that sort of thing. But even the psychological self-care basics of things like, gratitude and what's good about today. Let's find, and that's really easy to do with kids. We ask Lucas every day, what was your best thing about today? What was in the words that he can understand? What was your best thing? And he always finds something that was his best thing that he enjoyed. So.
And that's an important aspect. I mean, as parents, are we leading the way, or are we saying, I've started my alcoholism during COVID. Yeah. Well, that's okay if it's the two of you by yourselves. But if you have kids that are watching what you do, what are they learning from your behaviors? Yeah. Are you the kind of parent that says, "Oh, I'm going to finish the tub of ice cream because that's my Prozac during COVID"? Yeah. Kids are watching. Yeah. Your lack of discipline is just as contagious as your ability to self-discipline. So what may sound like a nice joke between girlfriends, I'm having another glass of wine to de-stress, and it's still a funny joke in that environment.
But someone's listening.
Someone's listening.
Even when you think they're not listening, they're listening.
And there are habits that could last a lifetime. And how nice, I say that between inverted commas, how nice we're to ourselves. Yeah. Discipline is required to make it through this and to make it through this in a balanced way.
Hi, I'm Emi Golding, Director of Psychology for the Workplace Mental Health Institute. We hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to give it the thumbs up. We have more and more videos being released each week, so when you subscribe, you'll get a notification letting you know when a new one's just been published. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, and Don't miss out on this vital information for yourself, your colleagues, and your loved ones.